Please like, share, and subscribe. Hello, all of my YouTube friends. And in this video, we are talking about Season 4, Episode 5 of Snowpiercer, the final season. I really like this episode. I think both Episode 4 and Episode 5 were really solid, especially after that Episode 3 letdown. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out that video. But coming back to this episode, I thought it was just the right balance of drama, plot twists, and action. So let's get to it. At the end of episode 4, we saw Layton and Josie jump off of Big Alice to board Snowpiercer. So in this episode, Layton gets reunited with a lot of people, a lot of friends on Snowpiercer, whereas Josie got caught and was brought to the Admiral. The Admiral gives Josie the ultimatum to tell Layton, look, we have your daughter. We will exchange her daughter for Big Alice. They want Big Alice. It's part of their big plan to recolonize the Earth, to send out missiles to create more patches. So a meeting is set up between the Admiral and Layton is given the chance to speak to his daughter, sort of. Over the phone, he gets to hear his daughter's voice. So he's trying to convince Ruth to please hook up. Let's give them Big Alice. I want my daughter. And Ruth is a little bit hesitant here, but the mission was to save the daughter. So now that both trains are hooked up, they head back to the bunker base. So the group gets back together at the base, except for Josie. I'll get to that in a second. Big reveal here. Guess who is back? Wilford. Yes, he is the mastermind behind the daughter's abduction. He figured if we get the doctor, Layton will want to trade Big Alice. We need Big Alice for this big plan. So he's the mastermind behind this plan. And obviously this does not go down well. Now getting back to Josie. Yeah, they are resuming experimentation on her. Not a good place to be in at this moment. She has a little bit of a moment here, but unfortunately it doesn't work out as she would want to. But there's something weird here because we do see Joseph's name on one of the experimental files there, so not exactly sure what's going on. Now, this episode is entitled The Engineer, and he saves the day not once but twice. Once he uses his ingenuity to get them out of the cell or the room that they're locked into. So their plan is to retake Alice back to the settlement because they really need Alice to survive there. And coming up to his second heroic feature is that in order to leave with Big Alice, he has to manually unhook Big Alice from the rest of Snowpiercer, which can only be done outside, and he doesn't have a suit. Things do not end well for him. I thought it was a really nice episode, a nice way to send off the engineer. So after a long wait, Layton does get a chance to see his daughter. Unfortunately, Wilford's the one holding the child. That's where the episode ends, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of tension going on. One little critique about this episode is during the escape and the hijacking or the retaking of Big Alice, somehow the Admiral is on the train is in movement, but then he's back at the base to allow Layton to see his daughter. I did not really understand how he could teleport. I'm probably missing a detail here somewheres. But overall, I mean, the end of the episode is so fast paced that I can let that one go. But like I said, overall, I really thought this was a solid episode. I really enjoyed it. But I'm interested in knowing what you think. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. But that is just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. If you didn't like it, thank you so much for listening this long. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, check these out.